Hello everyone, my name is Twisted Sideways, and today I'm bringing the news again, but I'm doing it different. I decided I would just play some Final Fantasy while bringing news. And at the moment, I'm working on upgrading my weapon, so yeah, I'm gonna have to run this dungeon. So, let's queue up real quick for the dungeon. Okay, so, first things first, Square Enix, they also made this game, if you didn't know that for some reason, but Square Enix is teasing a new game at the moment, and it's promoted with the hashtag can't kill progress. They're live streaming on Twitch. It's this event that seems to be extremely long. It's hours at a time just switching between cameras of this guy being interrogated, and it's not very informative. So I'm just gonna wait till I think tomorrow is when they're gonna have the official announcement ready, and people are speculating it's a new Deus Ex. It could be the trailer for Hitman. I don't know. We'll have to figure that out. Next is the Mortal Kombat X is officially, well, it officially has 29 characters. And that's including the 4 from the Combat Pack. That includes Jason, Predator, Tanya, the new guy, and Goro for the pre-order. That's 29 altogether. That's not including if they or when they add more characters. On to more RPG stuff. The Witcher 3 has been announced to have 200 plus hours of gameplay if you do all the side quests. And they also announced that there are going to be 2 huge paid DLCs that bring new characters, obviously new items, but I think they even said new areas and hours of gameplay. So 2 huge DLCs. We're looking at 300 plus hours, maybe 4, which is I feel like this is going to be more of a time-sucking game than Skyrim was. But those games are always the most entertaining. Oh, you know what I gotta do now that I'm in this? So here we are. I've got to say hello to everyone. So, on top of that, Activision, people behind Call of Duty and multiple other games, but mainly Call of Duty, they are teasing a new Call of Duty, maybe. Yay, a bonus. I don't need it. What are you doing? I'm tank, I'm pulling. So, yeah. Call of Duty is being teased, maybe. So yeah, Call of Duty teased, possibly, maybe, who knows. Not really sure, but the teaser could be for the, I don't like these guys. This is what I get for doing this in a Duty Finder, not with a free company. Anyway, Activision is kind of teasing a new Call of Duty, maybe, or just an entirely new game. but they're teasing something. And with the tease, it's just a very short video. I don't even remember what it says. Nothing important. Could be Black Ops 3. Maybe. But we'll just have to wait and see for that one too. So there's been a game teased called Halo Online. And Microsoft teased it that it was going to be like just the online play, I think, of Halo. But also only for Russia. But there have been a group of modders who call themselves El Dorito. That's right. El Dorito. They call themselves El Dorito, and they have modded it to where it is no longer Russian exclusive. So, who knows? Who knows? Not really sure. Microsoft also has asked them personally to stop, but they haven't. So we're gonna see what comes from that, and maybe we'll be seeing some more Halo stuff. I know that the release date for 5 has been announced, but I have no clue when that is. I probably should have looked that up too before I started telling you information about Halo. More Square Enix news. They have released the opening cutscene for Bravely Second. If you don't know what Bravely Second is, you're probably not a big RPG fan. But it's pretty much Square's way of saying, no, we're not going to remake any of the games that you want us to remake. We're just going to create an entirely new franchise. Which turned out to be a pretty decent game. In fact, some would say better than some of the old Final Fantasies. Nintendo also had a Nintendo Direct. Was it April Fool's Day or was it April the 2nd? Like how everyone doesn't call it April 1st, they call it April Fool's Day. But yeah, they didn't really announce much, other than that Nintendo 64 games and the original DS games are coming to... That was helpful. But they are coming to Wii U. And along with that, they also announced a Fatal Frame game is coming to America. Newest one, I think. Maybe. Yeah, sounds about right. I don't know if they've announced a newer one or not, but it's the newest that they have, so. They also announced that Mario Kart DLC was coming out soon. It's the Animal Crossing DLC? Yeah. Animal Crossing DLC, yada yada. No, that's not really that important. But, yeah, they announced the Animal Crossing DLC, and they didn't really say much else other than that the Fire Emblem game is also coming to America. Their newest one. There's also a Shin Megami Tensei game, or Shin Megami Tensei X Fire Emblem, I think. It's announced on April Fool's Day, but maybe it's not on April Fool's Day. I don't know if Nintendo even cares about April Fool's Day. I think they're just like, look, we're going to give you this game whenever we decide to give it to you. Because if you didn't know, the Zelda game that was supposed to come out for Wii U this year has been delayed till sometime next year. How wonderful, right? Gotta love it. Batman Arkham Knight is not delayed again. That's not the news I'm going to tell you. So, it's still going to come out on the day it's supposed to. But the news on this one is that it's getting its own PS4 bundle. With its own PS4 bundle, it is silver, I Yeah, it's silver. It looks awesome. It also has just the regular black PS4. It's bundled with Batman Arkham Knight. You get a controller with that as well. So, you know, everything you would expect from a bundle. What else? Oh, okay. Assassin's Creed. I'm a fan of the Assassin's Creed game. Haven't played any of them really in a while. Because 3 was so bad, I just kind of felt that the other ones might have followed the same path. Hopefully not, because that was just horrible. But we're gonna hope for the best. And they have announced, you know, Chronicles is their 2.5D, I think is what it's technically called. It's 2.5D, side-scroller, but it's 3D graphics. Things along those lines. But instead of just the regular, you know, instead of the regular one assassin, there's going to be an assassin in China, an assassin in India, and an assassin in Russia. China, India, and Russia are the assassins in this game. I have no TP for my monk. How to make a Beavis and Butthead. So, not really sure. Some games did the whole, you know, 2D to 3D thing and were really successful years ago, like Zelda, Mario, pretty much anything that was made Mario that eventually went 3D made it extremely successful. Zelda did really well. There are other games that did horrible, like Castlevania and other games. And on to PlayStation news. I don't have much for PlayStation this week, but I do have to say that they purchased a company that you probably have never heard of. I had personally never heard of them until I heard that Sony had purchased them, and the company's name is OnLive. Yeah, OnLive. They're pretty much everything you would expect Sony to purchase. An online streaming service, just so they can do their whole streaming thing. Check it to see how much more nostalgia we have, because I don't have much more news. So yeah, they announced that they purchased it. They're also going to implement the technology into their, what is it, PlayStation Now. I have a PlayStation 4. This is actually on PC, but I'm playing with a PS4 controller. But I just don't pay attention to some of the things Sony does anymore. So, PlayStation Now, if you don't know what it is, it's a streaming service that allows you to play PS3 games on your PS4, but you can't just purchase the game. You have to rent it for a while. I think renting it, you can rent it for a couple of hours, a couple of days, or like 3 months. And personally, I don't like it because the price that you could rent it for 3 months, most games you can actually get cheaper if you just buy it. But they purchase OnLive. They're going to use the technology to enhance PlayStation Now. The thing is, though, if you own an OnLive system, I'm sorry to say that it is now obsolete. They're not doing anything with the controllers or the consoles. No way for you to get money back or anything along those lines. You're just going to be stuck with a piece of plastic that you can't do anything with. It doesn't stream anything else but on live technology, and with it not being around anymore, there's no point in it. So yeah, that's actually all the news I have today, but there's still quite a bit left in this dungeon. So I guess I'm just going to ramble for a while. My schedule is extremely messed up. News is supposed to be tomorrow and Fridays, but I'm just kind of throwing this one out there because I had no clue what to make a video on. Yeah. What else? I do have a different kind of video coming out this week that hopefully everyone will be interested in. Or will be entertained by it, I should say. Let's see, what else? I'm a huge fan of Final Fantasy. Obviously, I'm playing the MMO, the only MMO I've ever played, by the way. But I am playing this MMO, and I figured, since I'm such a huge fan, why not maybe do a Final Fantasy Friday? This is definitely sooner than I plan to announce it. I actually plan to announce it on Friday, obviously, hence the name Final Fantasy Friday, but I kind of ran out of things to talk about, and I'm in the middle of this dungeon. I'm getting close to the end. Getting close. Maybe you're interested in this kind of thing. If, I've got some friends that are finally starting to play again, and with their help, I may actually do dungeon guides and everything else for this. We have a huge expansion, the first expansion, called Heavensward, and that expansion comes out June 23rd. If you don't play 14, and you're looking for an MMO, I would highly recommend this one. Maybe because I'm a huge Final Fantasy fan, that might be it. But to me, this is the first MMO I've played, and it's got Final Fantasy touches to it, and things of those mana. But we're getting the first huge expansion, and I will definitely be doing a video for it. I will do a video for the expansion because of the fact that I don't want to create a new character. I could start from a level 0 class that I have, but it wouldn't really suffice with the fact that there's no story mode. But people like Mr. Happy, who post videos of Final Fantasy all the time, he skips most of the story. The thing is I don't really know what I'm doing with Final Fantasy XIV, but I play it so often because it's an MMO, and it's obviously you have to dedicate some time to it. But I'm trying to get a stronger foothold in the FC that I'm in. And no, get back here, you creepy spider creature. Yes. Trying to get a stronger foothold in the FC I'm in, because I've been so far behind. I'm just now kind of catching up, and hopefully this will lead to... Oh, come on, just one of you? Let's pull all three of you. How about that? But yes. I'm trying to get a stronger foothold on the FC, that way when the expansion comes, I will be able to have videos of the dungeon runs, probably not the entire dungeon, but more or less just like a rundown of the phases of bosses, maybe some story mode. I will definitely do story mode because it's an expansion of it. I will probably skip the cutscenes and enjoy them later on my own, but why not? You know? And let's see what else. Final Fantasy Fridays. I was going to have the 15 demo up, of course. And was also going to have the Type 0 video up by now. But I ran into some difficulties with the Elgato. I have to have like multiple splitters for audio, like headsets and microphones, and I don't have those splitters at the moment. Not really sure why they didn't tell you that. They're just kind of like, here, this is for you to record gameplay, and depending on, I may just record it and then voice over the gameplay. Because I honestly don't have to be playing this one right now. I could have just recorded the entire dungeon, did my story, talked out the rest of the video, and sped up the dungeon. But I didn't do that. I'm hoping that you low-level people... Well, I don't know if you're low-level. I don't really know what you're... Okay, so I'm going to examine these people. You are an okay eye level. Yeah, that kind of figures. I'm the only one here with extremely high-level gear. Yeah, open it up. Open it up, okay? Alright, so I got these things grouped together. Didn't mean to do that. I'm trying to get all of them right here. And yeah, the new expansion comes out. Why do I keep saying that? Why? So yeah, we're also getting the 3 new classes: Dark Knight, Astrologian, and Machinist. I think that's how you pronounce the Astrologian. I don't know. That's what we're gonna call it. So I will definitely have videos for that. Since there are already videos out for the turns for the Final Coil of Bahamut, I'm not going to do videos for them. But there's not really much else going on in Final Fantasy at the moment. I was definitely trying to get the Type 0 video up, because I've heard the story is amazing. What else? 15 demo, you know, like that. I'm just running in circles at this point. Why am I still talking? Well, let's just get this dungeon finished, guys. Yes. And this is the boss. Well, actually, this is a bridge being raised. And then the boss is summoned from this giant purple orb of dark magic. Galvanth the Dominator. Yay. Okay. I need to kill you to get points for my weapon. That's what that little symbol looks like, a sun or a dot. Yeah. Whoa. Okay, so this guy should go quick. Team seems to be pretty good at DPSing this guy down. The killer, on the other hand, is just kind of standing there, not really DPSing anything, which is not really recommended. Look, if you're a healer and the person is not taking that much damage, please help with DPS. It definitely speeds things up a lot. And once you get to higher levels, obviously the higher, more powerful attacks help out tremendously. Alright, where are these at? There's one of them. There's 2 of them. I need This way. Why are you still attacking? Summoner. Okay. Yeah. Come to the dark side. Stun this. No, I can't. I'm gonna get out of the radius. Yes! Okay, so this boss is pretty much done. I think there may be one more wave of ads. Speak of the devils. Nope! I need you to get back here. This way, because I'm trying to help DPS everything down. What I can. Okay, now I'm going to go back to the boss. I'll finish this guy off. Gallantman, the Dominator. Oh, please limit break. That's helpful. There we go. So that was the first Final Fantasy dungeon run, as well as a little bit of news and me rambling and probably repeating myself multiple times as always. Yay, duty complete. We're gonna say thank you, guys. Have fun and good luck. I don't need any of this stuff, so they can have it. I received player accommodations. Yay! That means I did a good job as a tank. So, anyway, as always, thank you for watching. If you enjoyed the video, because there's probably going to be more, as that Goobboo scratches its butt, I'm going to say thank you again. Like, comment, subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Tomorrow?